It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Well, let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I've got my eye on a few other opponents, so I'm not really interested.
Odd response from someone who's rumored to be a top pick. And what's that old saying? To be the man, you have to beat the man.
So, I need to defeat your wife?
Ha ha ha, funny. Don't count your draft chickens before they hatch. I've been around a while and seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mumbai, India, weighing in at 228 pounds,
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand why.
Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
The draft might be a week away, but this match starts now. Montez Ford is in the house.
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford!
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Firm control. Nasty kick to the face.
the side of the face.
Kick to the gut creates separation. Oh my, what a splash!
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack. Springboard, but nobody home.
Ooh, that hurt.
Catching a cutter.
He goes for the cover.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Double knee face breaker. Ford unable to fast talk his way out of that attack's path.
Oof. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Just mounted with punches and not...
What a vicious shot.
Oh man, that definitely opened him up.
Look out, there is blood in the water.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
1, 2,
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Montez is definitely in peril here. Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Almost 2.5.
couldn't quite slam the door yet. Caught with a punch.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Boom. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Boom. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. And Takiri finds its mark.
Able to capitalize on Ford's mistake.
Needed a midsection. Bang to the neck. Implanted by the DDT.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Kick out before the refs count.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Clothesline.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Spear!
Man, earth-shattering.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
So resilient.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
And Ford had it scouted. Looks to climb the top rope. Watch out! And retaliates with a counter. Oh my God, a DDT!
Spiked him. Vicious knee.
Oh no.
He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Such intensity from Ford.
And Ford is bringing the smoke.
Poised in the corner across the ring.
Montez tapped into his power for that. Oh, look out.
Off the mark. Facebuster.
Man, That was vicious. Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time. DDT!
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Oh, look at this. Oh, and he couldn't keep the offense rolling.
To the small of their back.
And Montez finds the opportunity in the late going to apply pressure.
You have to be impressed with Montez given what he's been through thus far.
Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
He got the shoulder up in time. Wow.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, knee right to the face.
This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back.
Mounted palm strikes.
Deep, deep trouble here for Montez.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. Thunderous.
Will Ford recover?
2. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it. Here is your winner.
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
He certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until it's a done thing, but it would be a surprise if all those rumors turned out to be false.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the number one pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now, it really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown. Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened? Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said!
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent from Mumbai, India,
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time. As the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to...
Chuck to the outside.
I got a strong feeling there's more to come.
Gonna take it high risk. Will it pay off?
Suicide dive! Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
We should probably, we should probably go. Oh, for a little spin with the choke slam.
I think it's time to clear out. Yeah, this is a bad situation. Boom! Back into the ring here.
Buck is...
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut. Lights out, DDT connects. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Twist of fate. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Taking flight.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
Ooh, that hurt.
Ooh.
He's in a bit of agony now.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves.
Mounted palm strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
Can he overcome this?
He counters with a great reversal.
Adrian looking to get back in this. Buck tipping the scales a bit here.
Countered right when it was needed.
From behind.
German suplex. Check. Spear.
Up high. Oh my, apron senton.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, what a right hand! He's thinking he can end it here.
Got it. No, just a two.
He just won't give up.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Solid punch. This could be it for the 3 count.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination. The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on. I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now. You have no idea. I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking. The new era has arrived. I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted? It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them. Who is them? Your goons? The family? Lardan. I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Ooh! And he doesn't stay down for long.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
And the forearm smash.
Up and down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Clothesline in the corner. D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oh, that could be a knockout blow.
Oh, man.
What a counter by Tony.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Ooh, one step ahead there. Setting them up for a fisherman's buster.
This could do it.
And he gets the shoulder up before, too.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Oh, driving the elbow. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Oh, my right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
How disrespectful, my gosh. See ya.
Incoming.
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way.
Looking for something big here. Lift off. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
And Tony.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel clutch. This is the moment when you're...
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. D'Angelo heading up top. Sky high.
And does not get it. Oh, there it is. Spear!
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot.
Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Wait a minute.
Wait. Feet are on the ropes. Staying in this one. Muscling up there.
Expertly executed Northern Lights suplex.
Neckbreaker.
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing. And after this match is already gone for so long.
Just blasting back with an elbow to the face. What a clothesline! Ouch!
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Spear!
That could be curtains for Tony.
Looking for the victory. There's two. He was almost finished.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up. Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. A stunner!
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
Rope break. Too close to the ropes.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous! That's it. It's done.
This is more than a win. The number 1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you number 1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back.
One.
I knew I made the right choice bringing you in. You're doing great. Keep pushing.
One. Two. Three. Four.
Stay aggressive, but don't get careless. Stay calm and control the pace.
One.
Have fun in there. This is wrestling.
One. Two.
Watch out for counters.
One. Two. It's over.
So, this is how number one draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break? Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. Happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in.
One.
You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
One.
Did you notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
There's the tag.
Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe?
One.
Yeah. Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
What? Tag!
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods! dynamic duo of disappointment.
Tag was made.
I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bayley and KO are gonna love it. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
That's a good tag.
My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
One, two. That's it. Ring the bell.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bayley, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Ow, oof.
The champ with the cover. Only getting one out of that pin.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
Oh, an overhand chop. Knee left.
Oh, for a little spin. Spinning choke slam. What impact.
Closed fist connects. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Up and down the hard way.
Oh, gosh. Ooh.
And now propped up in the corner. Turns that in his favor.
Here's a combo of strikes. Wow.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title.
Oh.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Oh, down by the DDT.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now. That was vicious.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change. Oh, launching himself from the ropes. And she's eating a lot of heavy shots here.
She needs to reconsider her approach. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury. Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot. And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane. Looks like his eye's okay, or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase. Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.